So the first was a no-brainer. I would definitely keep the child because it's alive. But marrying him, not sure leh. Because...
Is he watching? Okay. Keeping up to date to the latest news or even technology requires consistency and may not be a difficult task. Yet it doesn't say the same in the ways we should parent our children today. How exactly is the right way of parenting? I think I'm about to find out. I would say that the Junia 15 years ago was a free-spirited entrepreneur who never had the intention of having children at all. But lo and behold, a strange turn of events made her a proud and successful mother of 5 children. Hi Junia, thank you for accepting our invitation to be one of our guests for this WOW series. Then I got to know that you are actually a mother of 5. How were you like, before you start to have children? And was it in your plan, to have like a big family?
So if you had known me probably 25 years ago, I'm one of the most free-spirited person you would ever know. An example, right? Like I would travel solo to New Zealand, and when I'm there, I remember Milford Sound. It's this particular renowned space, and then you're on this boat, right? And then when we come to this place, it's icy water, okay, because it's very, very cold. Everybody has a jacket on, and then the waterfall just comes down. So at that moment, right, I hear everyone scream, everybody zao, run back, And then what Junia do? Calmly put my camera inside, zip up everything, and just stand there. So, and allow the cold waterfall to just fall completely on me. That's the kind of person I am. So I'm the kind who won't run away. I'll be like, life is about experiencing, the YOLO, right? Let's experience it to the fullness. And then after I did that, then just happily enjoying it. And then the captain of the boat came out. He came out to me and he's like, young lady, where are you from? And I was like, Singapore. Like, don't even know who he was then. Do you know in my, 40 years of manning this boat, no one has ever done what you just did. They always scream and run away, right, for safety. And you just standing there soaking it in. It's like, do you want to come to my cockpit? I'm like, okay, come lah, go. So that's the kind of person I am, right? I'm someone who lives in the moment and believes in just making a difference. I think something that is true for me is always that we are part of a bigger world. And how do I contribute to that bigger picture?
Maybe you can let us know what's your background. When did you get married?
I got married when I was 28.
Alright, so at the point of time when you had your so-called boyfriend, had a good relationship, I believe, so both of you happily getting married, is it in your plan, to have a big family?
Candidly speaking, I got married because I was pregnant.
Okay.
So sex before marriage was it. So the relationship, it was couplehood, right? So we enjoy each other's company. And then I found out one day, you see the line?
Okay.
I'm pregnant. So went to him and he was like, great, then let's get married. And then I panicked. I'm like, what? First is, having a baby, being a mother, right? And then second, lifelong commitment to another being. I'm like, 2 huge decisions. Commitments.
Yes.
So the first was a no-brainer. I would definitely keep the child because it's alive. But marrying him, not sure leh. Because...
Is he watching? Okay. But that's that point of time.
Yeah, he knows that because I think one thing that I told him, I feel that you could grow in is responsibility. I don't feel that you're someone that I feel very secure with. I mean, that was then. Then he was like, So we got married, and then that was our first child. And then the second and third and fourth and fifth came. They were all blessings. And this is where we are today.
Unplanned for.
Unplanned. He would say the second one was planned. As in, after the first one, we wanted...
Or he planned without you.
Maybe. No, I think to be frank, we wanted a companion for the first one.
Okay.
So the second one came along. And then after that, the third, the fourth, even though they were unplanned, right? Let's just say that we embrace them. We welcome each of them because to me, it's such a treasure to, to look after the mental, emotional, physical, holistic well-being of this little one, it's alive.
Yeah.
And I'm not you know, there are some adults, they see kids, oh, so cute, so cute. I'm not that kind. I'm just like, oh, okay lah. I prefer to engage with adults, really, right? So that's who I used to be. But I think after the birth of the first one, I realized it's not that difficult. And as a mom, right, when I choose to listen inward, so when I say that is, in 2 weeks, I'm rollerblading at East Coast, pushing the pram, you know, even though we are supposed to do the 1 month confinement, right? I couldn't take it, right? I couldn't. I was like, you know, this is, so we live near the beach, right? East Coast.
Okay.
And to me, what would really make me happy is really getting out there, because that's my lifestyle. I love the beach, right? So I think different moms, whatever floats your boat. So I will be happily rollerblading, and then when my husband came back, so hey, you look very happy today, what did you do? I went rollerblading, stared at me. Huh? Then the baby, with the baby, how? Push the pram, rollerblade, very fun. He's like, huh? And I'm like, wow, feeling the breeze on my face, you know, it really makes me come alive. So I think in handling that transition into motherhood is when I realized that who I am does not have to shift. As a woman, who I am as a woman is largely going to be who I am. My child is going to fit into my lifestyle. Because I think a lot of parents, they change their lifestyle to fit their kids. For example, for the first 5 years, don't go holiday because very hard, don't know how to handle the kids. For me, no. We are going to go along our lives, and you are going to learn to fit in.
I totally agree with you, because I did that to my first child. She's like the perfect model, you know, easy baby. She will sleep through the night. She only cries when she needs food or she needs a change of diapers and so on. She's such an easy baby. So I thought, that gives me the courage to have the second one. But lo and behold, my second one is a total, the second one is a boy, the first one is a girl, right? And it's like totally different. Whatever I thought would happen to the first one didn't happen on the second one, right? So every child is different, which is what I would like to ask regarding your parenting strategy. You know, I have 2, so maybe I use 2 different strategies, but you've got 5. And we talk about every child is unique. So probably a few questions that we have in mind is, first is, what kind of parenting style are you, right? Yeah.
Wow. I think I won't answer from the old models, right? There are 4 different models and many, but I think how I have evolved as a mom is I would today say I'm a conscious parent. And what I mean by conscious, right, is very automatically we tend to parent the way we were parented. So for example, if my mom always shout at me, automatically I'll keep shouting at my kids even if I don't want to do it, because that's the only way I understand how to love them, correct? But when I got into conscious parenting, I realized that our children are really our mirrors. So for example, if I get angry about something, it's actually nothing to do with the situation. It has everything to do with I've always never had control. So maybe it's my issue. I always want control. And then in the moment, because the milk spill, I just lash out because I am present to my inability to be in control. So when parents begin to look at ourselves instead and stop blaming the kid, we evolve into a next level where our kids are really our reflection. So if, example, I see the kids saying or doing something that I don't like, the first question I will ask is, how did I model that for them? No need to blame them for fighting with each other, right? If you all argue with each other, likely it's me and daddy. So how did I model that? And if I want that action to stop, I need to shift it here. Because once I shift it where I am, that one over time will disappear. So literally.
Yeah, how do you then make sure that the 5 kids, okay? Because children, no matter what, they yearn for attention.
Wonderful. Yes. So one strategy that I use, and it's really effective. So if you use this, trust me, your kids will be very well behaved. I spend one-on-one time with them every day, if I can. So Monday to Friday only. So Monday to Friday, and it's not a lot of time, it's just 10 minutes. So in the 10 minutes, I will connect with each of them. So it will take about an hour, right, with the 5 kids, and I'll ask them, what do you want to do? So the 10 minutes is not for flashcard, it's not for any, any agenda. It's really, what do you want to do? So, and with different kids, it's different. So one wanted me to do TikTok with her. So guess what? I learned the moves even though I'm not a dancer. Another one wanted to play netball. Another one just wants to lie down and talk. Another one wants to go out for McDonald's. So normally my style is alternate weeks, I date each of them. So alternate weeks, so let's say this week is Monday to Friday, 10 minutes from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday is more family time. So that's the group time. So I think in that one-on-one undivided attention, they know there's more than enough time. You know, mommy loves me for who I am, and I get to discover who they are as they grow through the different phases. Because what they liked yesterday may be different from today, you know. Yeah, so, and then alternate weeks, because a date takes longer, right? 1.5 to 2 hours, then just one date for that week. You know, so I get a break also in that sense lah, you know.
So every week there is a date with one child?
No, so if let's say this is, okay, so let's say 1 and 3, as in week 1 and week 3 will be Monday to Friday, about 10 minutes each.
Yes.
Sometimes it's longer. But week 2 and 4 will be date weeks. So in that whole week, I will not do the 10 minutes. I will just go on date one-on-one.
Wow. So you see, parenting needs planning. Yes. Yeah, so it seems like you have been such a perfect mother. Yeah, so has it been like that all along when you started?
No. So the truth is, I was a tiger mom. And a lot of me, I mean, through the 15 years, I think I've made so many mistakes. So learn from my mistakes so y'all got shortcut access, you know. I used to be a tiger mom, where I remember when we shifted to our new place, I homeschooled the kids for just 6 months because no preschool was available. We were on wait list, and I would cane them. I mean, with a ruler, like, explain to you math. You use straws, right? I use pencils. Explain to you, don't know how many times, you know. Cannot get it. I will score, and then I will cane with. I will use the ruler. And after I will cane, when I cool down, I will come back and I'll say sorry, right? But it happens so many times on such a regular daily basis that one day after, you know, shouting at, I think it was number 2, I went to the toilet and I looked at myself in the mirror and I cried and I told myself, this madness has to end. Is madness telling them I love them with the same mouth? How can I say I love you and I shout at you? And it doesn't make sense. I can't gel. And then I began to think, why am I so pent up? Why do I need them to get their grades? And then I realized it's fear. So this is one of my other parenting beliefs, that all our actions are based from only one of 2 sources. It's either fear or love, right? A lot of moms think that love is fear, but it's actually fear. 我打你是爱你, you know, but it's not true. A lot of it is because I'm the kiasu mentality. I'm afraid you won't get. So once you know, if we dare to be honest, so I say it's an inward journey, we realize so many of our reactions and our choices are not actually choices. They are out of fear. But when we can put that aside and purposely don't take the action because I know it's fear-based, I begin to grow in love. So I realized, I want them to get good grades. But why? Why does it really matter? Because I want them to get ahead. Why do I want them to get ahead? Is it a reflection of me always being competitive? So when I began to put all that aside, I told them, you know what, girls? Mommy, from now on, I'm going to love you. I think then I only had 3 kids. I'm going to love you for who you are. Regardless, your identity is not going to be defined by your grades. Your identity is not going to be defined by what your friends say. You are whole, perfect, and beautiful as you are. And on this journey, let's discover what you're on this earth to do so that I can bring that, I can harness that out of you, and you can then be a contribution to this world. And so it's been that kind of a journey. Guess who do the household chores? Me. And then when I'm heavily pregnant, still me, because he doesn't know how to. So fight lah. And then I'm like, your mother never teach you. He say no. I'm like, wow.